Welcome to the first video in the Advantage Banner Ad Display System. Upon logging into the system, you will be sent to the advertiser's inventory. This will have a list of all your current advertisers in the system. In this first part of the training, we'll show you how to create a new advertiser. So this is something where your sales rep will have given you information about a new advertiser, and your production team will have given you an actual banner ad, which will be in the form of either a GIF or a JPEG to upload to the system. So to get started, click on New Advertiser, Add New Advertiser. And upon doing so, you'll see some basic information that is required. The red asterisk denotes a required field. In this particular case, we're going to want to give a name, and the name could be the name of the advertiser is probably or the particular business name. Let's go ahead and create one called Tom's Car Repair. Now the contact is going to be the actual person who, it may be Tom Smith, who is the owner of Tom's Car Repair, or if you don't have a particular contact name, you can go ahead and actually even put your name in here. But as I show you with the advertiser report, we'll just have to make sure that if you have your name on here, we're not going to send you any type of advertiser's report. I'll show you that in a second. But let's go ahead and assume we have the name of Tom Smith. And we have an email address, and in this case it'll be tomsmith@aol.com. Okay, so here's the part that I was referring to under Advertiser Report. By default, once you put a name and an email address there, every 7 days, as determined by this box down here, Tom will receive an email that will allow him to log in and view the traffic report to his particular banner ad. That will show the number of impressions, any type of click-throughs, anything like that. If the newspaper decides it's best not to send an email to the advertiser and instead have your sales rep go out and meet with the advertiser on a regular basis to show the statistics, then just be sure to uncheck this particular email area there. And in particular, if you typed in your own email address, that too, if you happen to get an email, you'll know exactly why you got the email, and you can go in and you can uncheck that to make sure those emails stop. After you're done with that, click on Save Changes to the page. Now this will take you to the next step of the advertisers area, and as you can see up here in green, this green bar, it says Advertiser Tom's Car Repair has been added, add a campaign. So this is going to take you step by step until you complete the process here. So that's all you need to do is just click on these links where it says add a campaign. And so this next part shows the required field of Tom's Car Repair. Since it has already inserted in some information, you don't have to do anything there. It does give you an option here of different campaign types. Now for this particular training, and for the majority of the banner ads that you're going to be uploading to the system, go ahead and click on Remnant, and Remnant is a standard campaign. The contract and contract exclusive, I can explain that in the one-on-one training, as it can be a little complicated. So once I clicked on Remnant, it shows a start date and an end date, and as you can see, by default it'll start immediately and it won't expire. So if you do nothing there and you click Save, then this will start immediately, and then you'll have to go in later and manually delete it. If, however, let's say this is a Friday afternoon and you have this ad ready to go live on Sunday and you don't want to have to come in Sunday, just go ahead and click Set Specific Date. Click on the little icon here that is a calendar, and you can go ahead and select that particular date that you need. And you can do the same thing for the end date, where you can set a specific date for it to end. As we scroll down here, we have pricing model, and as you can see, it defaulted to a CPM model. Now, a CPM means cost per thousand. It is a system that most national advertisers use, where they will pay you a set rate determined by how much traffic their particular website gets. For instance, just to make it easy, let's say the rate price would be $1. So for every 1,000 page views or impressions that a particular banner ad gets, they would owe you $1. But in most cases, as you click on this menu here, you're going to want to select tenancy. And tenancy means a monthly or weekly. In most cases, it's going to be a monthly charge, and it may be somewhere like $300. In fact, that's what I'm going to type in here, 300. Now, you don't have to type in the price if you don't know it, but by typing in $300, it's going to show you in the statistical area, where I'll show this in another video, of where you keep track of the traffic to a particular to a particular banner ad. It will show you the revenue that you received. So it really does come in handy. Everything else on this page, I don't recommend that you are involved in. It's if you want to read further about how it works, feel free to click on the help link. But overall, most banner ads are just going to be very, very simple. You just want to make it to where you click Save Changes. That takes me to the next step, which it tells me that Tom's Car Repair has been added, and now I need to add a banner. So I'm going to click on Add a Banner. And by default, this is going to allow me to upload a local banner to the web server, and that's going to be something that's going to be on my particular desktop or maybe in a network drive. This is a completed banner ad that I'm going to upload. So I'm going to have to give it some basic information here. As you can see, this area is blank. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to remind myself that this banner ad is for Tom's Car Repair, but now I'm going to be specific about the size of the banner. So let's say in this case it's going to be a 300 by 250 pixel ad. And also because Tom's Car Repair might be there might be more than one banner ad on the website from Tom's Car Repair, I'm also going to give a little bit more description, like it's their summer repair special or something that is going to be very special to that ad. So this is where I'm going to go in. I'm going to say Tom's, oops, make sure I type this in right, Tom's Car Repair 300 by 250, and we're going to say Summer Special. Next on the list is I'm going to click Choose File, and this is where I'm going to actually open up. It'll find on my desktop where my file is, and I'm going to upload the actual banner ad right there. Next on the list is the destination URL, and assuming that I have where the banner ad, when you click on it, it will link. It will typically go to the advertiser's website. This is where I'll type in the full URL. And then everything else, just go ahead and click on Save Changes. Now, in this particular case, I didn't upload anything, so we're going to kind of show you what happens after the particular ad is uploaded. All right, I'm going to show you an existing ad that's already in the system here, but after you had uploaded that particular banner ad, then in this location right here, you will actually see the banner ad. So that's very important to note that if you don't see anything in this location, it means your banner ad did not upload properly. And you might want to check to see why that might have occurred. And as you can see here, it shows whatever the JPEG in this particular case was slugged, and you could choose there. Now, if you look at this particular banner ad and you say, uh-oh, I uploaded the wrong banner ad or whatever, you can always just then click right here and you can choose another file, one that might be correct here. But as you can see, it shows it in the system. Now, finally, after you do all that, you've uploaded the banner ad, the next step is to go ahead and you're going to link it to a particular page. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to click on Linked Zones. And what this is going to show is all of the available locations for that particular size ad. So In this case, it is a 660 by 90 ad, and because of the size, we really don't have that ad size throughout the site. It's not as common as, say, maybe a 300 by 250 ad, but you'll see a whole list here that will show you all the locations, and in this case, all you do is you uncheck or you check a box of the location of where you want that ad to appear, and then go ahead and click Save Changes. And that's all there is to creating a banner ad and having it appear in a particular location. Now, once you do this, depending on different conditions regarding the internet speed in your building, and also some caching levels that we have on our end, allow yourself anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes before that ad appears live. Now, it may show immediately, but if it is something where it has not shown up in 15-20 minutes, wait a while before you notify us, because more often than not, it just needed a little time to go live. And finally, if you need to delete that particular ad out of the system, it's as easy as going back to your main advertisers area there. I'm going to click here where it says Tom's Car Repair. I'm going to check the little box there, go back up where it says delete here, click on delete. It'll ask me, do I really want to delete it? And I click OK, and now it will tell me here at the top that advertiser Tom's Car Repair has been deleted. In the second video coming up, we're going to look at what's called delivery limitations, and we're also going to show you where your sales staff can have access to the different statistical information that they can share with their customers. So please proceed to the second video.